What is up, boys? I'm back with another video, and on this video it is going to be a trade recap on today's trade that I did take on gold futures. um so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this trade recap. I ended up winning. Finally, bro, I ended up winning. But either way, my month did end up being red, which, it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it. Just learn from my mistakes. Basically, see what I did wrong. What did I change this month? Like, what did I do right? So that's all I can do is just go back and see what trades I was taking. If I was taking the right ones. And so on and so forth. Was it okay for me to trade twice and not just keep it at one? But yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this trade recap. I will be trading Thursday. I won't be trading tomorrow just because I don't like trading Wednesdays. Wednesdays are typically horrible for me, and Friday is a bank holiday, so I won't be trading Friday either. So I'll just be trading Thursday, and then I'll move to next week, which is gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this trade recap. Alright, so first things first here on the daily, obviously we are bearish, right? We just, we're overly bearish. Like we've been bearish for almost like what, 3 months already, 4 months. So, on the 1 hour right here, if you take a look, right, on the daily time frame, on the higher time frames, like we are bearish, right? But right here, right, you see that we are bullish, creating break of structure to the upside, right? During Asia session, we, had bullish momentum. During London, we were consolidating. During NQ, I mean New York, sorry, um, we also had a push to the upside, right? So when I scale down to the 30-minute, the 15-minute, right here on gold, the only thing that I did not like here on gold is that the 15-minute was the EMA was slapped right in the middle. Like, let's go back to this, right? The EMA on the 15-minute is slapped in the middle. Look at the 13 EMA and look where the 50 is at. But when we scale down to the 5-minute, right, we look like that we are bullish, right? So we are bullish during this time or during the 5-minute, but on the 15-minute, it looks like we're literally going to start consolidating. All right, so I waited, until 8:30, waited for market to open, and I did have this 5-minute supply zone right here. On the 30-minute, there was a supply zone as well. So I waited for my demand zone and I waited for the supply zone. I did respect the 30-minute supply zone. There was also an hourly supply zone as well. Okay, but this setup was low key kind of iffy. Reason being why was because we took out London sessions low, basically creating a break of structure to the downside, and we even had a 30-minute supply zone and an hourly supply zone, right? But on the 5-minute, okay, so on the higher time frames we're bearish, right? It's giving me bearish confluences. But on the 15-minute, okay, this right here, what's it called? The 200 was slapped in the middle. So it was telling me that it doesn't know where it wants to go, right? So we're just basically consolidating, but on the 5-minute, we are bullish. All right, we are bullish. Okay, so I waited for to see what would happen. What I wanted to see was a candle close below the 200 and the 13. I mean the 13 and the 200. Okay, we did have this 5-minute supply zone that we did have here, which we did get the candle that I did want it, but I second guessed myself. Reason being why was because I was like, okay, look at these candles right here. Typically, what I want, right? Typically, what I want to see is a basically two candles close above and then close back below, which we did have here on the what's it called right here at 825, but at 830. But then during 835, we just quickly came down. but I did not trust this. Reason being why was because I was waiting for a retracement back up to the 13 and then rejecting back all the way down, and I would have taken this for sales. But I did not take this for a 13 EMA breakout because I did not trust it. I was trusting more the 5 minute over the higher time frames, right? So I did enter off of this 5 minute demand zone. Sorry, demand zone. I ended up taking this, and right, and we even have a 5 minute break of structure, minor break of structure, okay, which is right here. Okay, we didn't take out New York's recent high, or we didn't take out London session's recent highs, right? So but we did take out London session's recent low, right, which I did like, right? So we took out London session's low. Okay, that's good for the higher time frames, right? Because we did have that supply zone, basically meaning that we can go bearish. But right here we did have a minor break of structure to the upside right here. All right, we even have this 5 minute supply zone, right? So if I trade on the 5 minute and the 5 minute is telling me that we're bullish, but on the higher time frames it's telling me that we're bearish, I am going to go with what the 5 minute is telling me. Okay, not always, it just depends. Okay, but I decided to take this trade. I went for a 107 RR. I could have, taken this for a 1 to 2 RR, but I entered, or I'm sorry, I set my take profit at the most recent high, just because if it did take it out, it could have, came back down, stopped me out, or whatever, and then go back up, right? So I did have this at a good take profit, but we could have ran this up for a 1 to 3 RR, but I decided to just go for that most recent high, which we still ended up winning and taking the dub. But yeah, boys, this was mostly I wouldn't say 50-50 setup. It was just mostly like, oh, is your decision right and is your bias right? So, I mean, we came out with a dub, and yeah, hopefully July treats us good. I am going to, um, risk a little bit more. I'm going to, start risking like two contracts now because I have been trading with one contract only. So I will be trading with two contracts now. NQ moved like what? Hella, bro, hella, like, bro, it moved so bad. Like, it was crazy. Market open was crazy. Here too on ES, it's crazy, bro. Like, and also the thing that I did like about EA is that I did see this trade coming out, but I did not take this trade because I already had placed one trade. But yeah, boys, that is gonna be it for today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I finally beat the losing streak, bro. Let's go. Your boy's about to hit the gym. Look at these gains. Anyways, your boy's about to hit the gym. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go join the Discord. It is completely free if you boys want to just chat in there. But yeah, boys, that's gonna be it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.